I know a lot of people want to see the debate in about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna do this show like I normally do, but I'll make sure I'm out of here way before the debate starts for you people. First, I want to apologize to the Miami-Dade Police Department. I got to see more of the footage, and I said this morning that both sides was wrong. Okay, but what I'm gonna apologize to the Miami Police Department is unlike somewhere like Los Angeles, where they'll pull out their guns and see tinted windows and everybody's drawing a gun at you. At least in Miami, they was a little bit more aggressive, but it didn't get to the point of Daniel Berry. Happy Tuesday, family. Go describe the Daniel Berry sports highlights. I wonder where the Dodgers are at tonight, because that's where he be doing the game at tonight. I think the Dodgers should be on the road in baseball, 1 2 hour free from the Indians. It's getting late, folks. This weekend will be 2 more weeks left in the season. So, but yeah, that's why I give the Miami media, I mean the Miami police department a lot of credit. It did not escalate to guns being drawn. Now, listening to some of the outlets down in South Florida that are not homers blaming Calais Campbell and Juno Smith for not moving their car when the police told them to move their car up. He didn't do it. Calais getting handcuffed, what to me was unnecessary. The police there just lost their cool. And it happens. I mean, you're a cop. It's a stressful job. You can get taken out at any minute. You don't know. You got a family home. A lot of the Miami fans believe that the cops should take care of their athletes. That's not true. These cops are regular people. They care about getting their kids to college, giving their kids a better life. Now you got the ones that that is hitting up two, three, four women at a time. Of course, you got those cops. There's women out there that loves cops. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? It's just the way it is. That boy in the building this evening. But I do apologize for this morning what I said about the Miami Police Department. Good for them that it didn't escalate to guns. It was this cooler heads had to prevail. And the part that was telling was when the cop said to the other cop who was putting everything into the computer, and he said he's a Dolphin superstar, Tyreek Hill. And the cop says, I don't give a F. And he kept putting the information in. That tells you how different we are in our lives. That's serious. It tells you how different we are as people. And that's why I don't like dealing with highly educated, bow tie, black men. I'm the type that I like to deal with people who have who are deep thinkers. I'm a deep thinker. I know I may not come off as that, but I am. And that boy, whenever you're ready to come up, the link is there. I'm a deep thinker, and I like dealing with people, not cliques. And the problem, and this is why black men are going to go down in flames, because they do too many things cliquish and not dealing with everyday hardworking black American people. They don't do that. And that's why you have such a hatred among black men and a divide among black men. It's because a lot of them, we just cannot see eye to eye on anything. The highly educated think they're better than the blue collar worker. Yet, without your blue collar workers in this country, you don't get your goddamn packages. What the fuck? You think these trucks that deliver Amazon, DHL, FedEx, that does it by itself? You joking? Really? Your ass been working for the white man too long. That's what you've been doing. That's why I can't take most black men seriously at anything they do. Again, shout out to Juno Smith, Javon Holland, and Claire Campbell for being there for Tyreek. Tyreek got scared. And you could hear it in his voice. His voice was cracking. As soon as they pulled him out of the car, that was the turning point. And all this could have been avoided if Tyreek Hill would have rolled down his windows, given the man his identification, what the cop needed, and they probably would have escorted him to the stadium. Instead, Tyreek wanted to be neat, wanted to be Reek, and they treated him like Reek. Okay? So, again, my apologies to the Miami-Dade Police Department. Thank God it didn't come to drawing guns. That would have been not a good scene. So shout out to their police officers down there. All right, Nicki Minaj, if you did not hear this, I announced Sunday afternoon when I was doing my pregame show that Kendrick Lamar was chosen by the City Council of New Orleans to entertain at the Super Bowl. He's doing it by himself because he's the hottest rapper right now on earth. With just not like us. And he's gonna play a lot of songs at the Super Bowl. And Nicki Minaj went crazy. She wrote a seething letter to the NFL about Jay-Z, about his vendetta against Birdman, whoever that clown is. Lil Wayne, who he thought he was gonna get it, and the city of New Orleans basically told him, bro, you're 20 years ago. You're a generation ago. You're hanging out with Skip Bayless. You could barely put two words together. And they gave it to Kendrick Lamar. And I think Kendrick Lamar is going to rock the Super Bowl. I do. And I'm glad he's doing it by himself. Because when you got a guy who got a library of songs, why do I need to hear somebody else coming away and try to sing? Keep your ass home. And a lot of these rappers are upset. Minaj went nuts in her letter to Jay-Z and N.F.L. Entertainment for not picking other rappers as a collab. And Jay-Z, City of New Orleans said, no, this man's the hottest right now. Everybody's going to jam to his music at the Super Bowl. I kind of disagree with that. If you haven't noticed lately, you look at the groups who have been performing at the Super Bowl, it's not clicking. I'm sorry. I don't even watch the Super Bowl show. And I really don't like watching the game because if my team's not in there, why the hell do I care? You feel me? Why do I care, really? Now, last year, it was a hell of a game. The Chiefs won in overtime with Patrick Mahomes, pulled it out. And it was a very exciting game. Brock Purdy had 3 chances to get a touchdown, and he shit in his pants every time he saw Chris Jones coming up the middle. Rematch week 7 in Santa Clara. Okay. Adrian Peterson owes $12 million down in Houston. That just came across the wire. They got a group of fanboys together talking about the Bengals. I do not like the Bengals' chances Sunday in Kansas City. I think it's interesting. But no, I don't like the Bengals' chances Sunday. That's going to be the second game of your doubleheader Sunday on CBS. Bengals at Kansas City. Next Sunday night, Kansas City's at Atlanta. Atlanta will be 0-3 before you can play. Then you got questions to ask. When is Penix going to play? I can tell you one thing I noticed about Sunday. Those players have no belief in Kirk Cousins. None. All right, Christian McCaffrey's out against the Vikings Sunday, according to Adam Schefter. He's not playing that game either. That gives the Vikings, he has an Achilles injury that the 49ers are not alluding to. Well, I'll tell you one thing, his backup looked damn good last night. Rome Odunze could play week 2, Sunday night in Houston. I'll skip that. Jets 49ers at a 20.5 viewership. Jets with hype. And I can't speak on the other teams. People still making excuses for Lamar Jackson. Michael Parsons said he's just going to play out the string. I'll tell you right now, you put Parsons in Miami, Jordan Brooks, that would be scary. Miami's got some cap space next year. I will target Parsons. I think the Cowboys are happy that they got Lamb and Dak on the contract. So week 1's over. Week 2, like I said, we'll be in Detroit Sunday. The early games are better than the late games. I think the late game, the good one, is Dallas. I mean, did I say Dallas? The great late game is this Sunday's Denver and Pittsburgh, depending on who's going to start. We got 2 good games at 1 o'clock. We'll be in Detroit for the rematch of Tampa Bay Detroit. Baker's playing well. And you got Dallas at 1 o'clock against the Saints. That's going to be a good one. Then the late game, Pittsburgh and Denver. Watson's in trouble again. Woman's come out and said that he did what he had to do with that, which is, I don't know, it's crazy. All right. A woman that 20 years ago was the hottest babe on ESPN, Stepania Bell, is back. good to see her. Gotta be my age to like Stephania Bell. Riddick is not showing up, so the Jets keep finding him. So Derek Brown's out for the year for Carolina. This gets worse for that franchise. And Jordan Mason's the new star in America. There you go. Speaking of Jordan Mason, honorable game balls to Jordan Mason. Um, who else we got? Uh, Jordan Mason, uh, Baker Mayfield, and somebody else had a good game. And Josh Allen. Josh Allen was a one-man gang Sunday, folks. Oh, was he a one-man gang Sunday? We caught that. Buffalo, Arizona. But those are the five guys up there. We'll start with from right to left because the game balls are in exact order. Good for my nephew to do that. Tomorrow night we'll celebrate 9/11. Tomorrow night, got some personal stories to talk about. We'll celebrate that. That tragedy was 23 years today on a Tuesday morning, when the planes crashed into the World Trade. We'll talk about that tomorrow night. Should be a good show tomorrow. I know a lot of you guys want to go watch the debate, so I'm gonna give you a good hour, and then I'm gone. I'm going to sleep. I'll wake up in the morning and hear the bullshit about Kamala Harris because they're gonna make sure that she gets nothing but softball questions, and they're gonna really try and gang up on Trump tonight. If I'm down on Trump, you know what I would do? I'll just let her run her mouth and hang herself. That's what I would do. Let her run her mouth because women hang themselves, and let her hang herself. That's what I would do. All right, Gerard Mayo, game ball number 5, going to Cincinnati and getting his first NFL coaching victory on the road. So congratulations to Gerard Mayo. Good for him. Game ball number 4 goes to Saquon Barkley. Him and that young man for San Francisco were clearly the two best offensive players of the week, along with Baker Mayfield. Great job by Saquon and a very good game until Love got hurt at the end. Game ball number 4 goes to 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air to Saquon Barkley. Game ball number 3 goes to TJ Watt and the Steeler defense who made Kirk Cousins diarrhea in his pants. What a job by TJ Watt and the Steeler defense. The Steelers defensively look like the old Steelers. And they were great on Sunday in Atlanta. I expect the same. I'm taking the Steelers -3 in New Orleans. I'm saying New Orleans. In Denver on Sunday. Love the Steelers this week, no matter. Well, if Russell Wilson's the quarterback, I think Denver will play harder. But if it's Justin Fields and Justin Fields plays close to the vest football, 17 of 23 for 169, 57 yards in the ground and 4 rushes. That's what you like in your quarterback, being efficient. Like Bill Belichick said, game managing equals power football equals championships. So shout out to Bill Belichick for validating me, of course. You know, you get all these guys, I need a quarterback. Fuck the quarterback, okay? Give me a fullback Give me a damn good running back and a damn good offensive line. And give me a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes and plays uh, nice football. Justin Herbert is learning that right now as we speak. What a job, by the way, by Jim Harbaugh, taking the ball out of his hands. You got Manzano as a fanboy of Justin Herbert. And like I said, everyone knows that Harbaugh was going to do that because that's how Harbaugh coaches. He loves power football, close to the vest, game managing, and like Belichick said, that equals championships. So Herbert, by the way, 14 of 23 for 164 yards. A very good day for Justin. Running the football efficiently by the Chargers. Expect them to destroy Carolina this week. And I may take that game. There's Buffalo I can take minus 2.5, Miami. Uh, I love the Saints plus 6.5 in Dallas. And of course, I love the Steelers minus 3 in Denver on Sunday. So I'll pick a third game. I got 4 days. I'll be good. I'll get a third game. Okay. But so far, it's the Saints plus 6.5 for me this week, and the Steelers minus 3 this week. Already off to a great start, 3-0 against the spread because I get it done. That's why. The way you're supposed to get it done. All right. Congratulations to TJ Watt and the Steeler D made Kirk Cousins diarrhea in his pants, and his teammates have no confidence in him. Atlanta will start off 0-3, folks. Next Monday night in Philly. Next Sunday night, Kansas City. They'll start 0-3. Game ball number 2 was clearly the Dallas Cowboy defense under Coach Mike Zimmer, who was so dominant in Cleveland Sunday. Friday night, I'm doing the Green Bay game up here, and I was taking a look at the odds. It had Cleveland 2.5, a minus 2.5. I said, I'm taking Dallas. And Dallas made me look good, and I'm looking good again off to a 3-0 against the spread. Remember, I gave you 2 picks already. New Orleans plus 6.5 in Dallas Sunday. The Steelers minus 3 at Denver Sunday. I'm trying to get off to a quick 6-0 start against the spread, folks. That's what I'm doing. And already I'm off to a good start. I think I'll be 5-0 at least this week against the spread. Okay. So game ball number 2 to the Dallas Cowboy defense led by Michael Parsons, Dexter Lawrence. Great job by the Cowboys special teams. The whole team gave the effort on Sunday. Congratulations to Mike Zimmer. Uh, Fossil, the special teams coach. So Dallas 1-0, very impressive on the road. We'll see them Sunday in Arlington against the Saints. And last but not least, who gets the number 1 game ball this week? I'm very proud of this young man because not only does he play for my squad, which is the Miami Dolphins, he did save the game, turn the game around, and Miami came back to win. Travis Etienne was on his way in the end zone to make it 24-7, game over, lights out, and Javon Holland stripped the football when he was about to go into the end zone. Let me show you this. This was this morning's thumbnail. This is from the game Sunday. A perfect picture of it. What a job by Javon Holland. And he turned the game around, and the Dolphins came back to win. Next play, two of the Tyreek 80 yards, and the whole stadium went bonkers. There it is. The strip of Travis Etienne right there that turned the whole game around for the Dolphins. No question. The best play of the week, by the way, in the NFL was that play right there, because not only did it stop Jacksonville from putting the game around, from putting the game away, but it gave Miami a new life, and made Miami come back and win this game over the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a beautiful picture right here too of Javon Holland making that play. So Javon Holland, Miami Dolphins, #1 game ball, in my opinion, my NFL player of the week. Congratulations. First time I've been doing this, I've given it to a Miami Dolphins. So congratulations to Javon Holland. And those are your 5 game balls this week. 5, Gerard Mayo, first win of his coaching career. 4, Saquon Barkley, 3 touchdowns Friday night against the Packers. #3 game ball, the Steelers defense led by T.J. Watt. #2 game ball to the Dallas Cowboys defense and special teams led by Dexter Lawrence and the great Micah Parsons. And of course, game ball #1, turning the entire football game around, Javon Holland stripping Travis Etienne. And, Trevor Lawrence was talking out loud back in June why nobody talks about us anymore, why everything's about C.J. Stroud. I'll give you the answer, Trevor. C.J. Stroud this weekend went to Indianapolis and showed why he is the up and coming young quarterback in the NFL. You went down to Miami and was about to go up 24-7, and your bum running back, Travis Etienne, fumbled the ball into the end zone. Miami recovered. Miami came back to win the game at the gun. That's why you don't get to love Jacksonville, because you're Jacksonville. And I said that Sunday. That's why Jacksonville is Jacksonville. Again, great win. We'll see the Dolphins in exactly 48 hours from now when we do the Dolphins and the Bills from Miami Thursday night. That's going to be a fascinating game. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to get you people out of here so you can take your time and watch the debate. I'm going to bed. I'll wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning and hear the bullshit by the CNN media that needs the Democrats to fund them so they can keep their jobs. Okay. All right. Jerry Jones gave Dak Prescott his 4-year, $240 million deal with an $80 million signing bonus 3.5 hours before kickoff. Matter of fact, 4.5 hours before kickoff. That was a smart move by the Dallas Cowboys because now they could focus on football again. No more circus atmosphere. But I'm going to tell the Cowboy media this: don't be surprised if they lose Sunday to New Orleans. To me, New Orleans has more weapons than Dallas. And again, they can run the football. They got a three-headed monster back there in New Orleans. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be one of the best games. I think Tampa, the game we'll do up here Sunday, Tampa Detroit, is the most exciting 1 o'clock game Sunday. There's no question about that. Let's take a look at the Sunday slate. Let me see what superstar. Better be none of those K-pop bullshit groups. Let's see who got signed. Ugh, I don't got all day. Just tell us who the hell did they sign? All right, they signed the Black Eyed Peas to go play in Vegas, and they'll stay in Vegas for a while. If you care about that stuff, good for that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, like I said, we care about that stuff. Unless my running rebels are playing good teams and winning, I don't give a damn about these stupid music acts. Okay, really don't care. All right, ooh, let's do this. All right, this is week 2. Buffalo, Miami will have that Thursday night up here. Raiders, Ravens, no. Chargers, Panthers, no. Cowboys, Saints, Buccaneers, Lions, those are good games. Love is not playing, so the Colts should beat them. Cleveland, Jacksonville, no. If you didn't hear me earlier, Christian McCaffrey is out for Sunday's game at Minnesota. Jets, Titans, no. Giants, Redskins, no. Those are the early games. Late game, Steelers and Broncos. Rams, Arizona will be interesting. And the Bengals and the Chiefs, I don't think so. A lot of dissension in a lot of dissension in right now in Cincinnati. Something wrong there. So sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and things sometimes just don't click. If you know what I mean. Wow, that's just the thing. Some ways sometimes things work. Pennant races, I forgot all about them because once I get into the NFL, baseball to me is not really important. Phillies up 4-3 on Tampa. Tampa Bay is tied it 4-4. Baltimore 3-0 on Boston. Boston is faded completely out of the pennant race there. Cubs are at the Dodgers. Padres are at the Mariners. World Series rematch, Texas at Arizona. Those are your late games later tonight in MLB, if you care for that. That's the key phrase, if you care for that. And the NFL Network is showing the replay of a good game. The game I did Sunday, Indianapolis and Houston. That's the game we did Sunday. Great game, great performances all the way around. Happy Tuesday to you too, Miss Melina. Uh, Let me comment on this debate that's going to happen about 45 minutes from now. It's all scripted for Kamala. They're going to try and humiliate Trump tonight. I can care less about Kamala Harris. I really don't like the woman at all. I think she's trouble, especially for the Black American crowd. Moss told me that you were in the hospital. Are you okay? Yeah, last night they thought I had a viral infection, so they kept me in the hospital all night, and I was watching some of the Jet game in the emergency room under IV, and they let me out of that hospital at 4 to 6 in the morning. Can't make this shit up. Oh, my phone was off. And here in New York, you can't have your phone on in the hospitals. Believe it or not, you can't have your phone on in the hospitals here. You have to cut them off. Thank you, love. I'm fine now. It's amazing what some IV in your body system can do for you. You know, Melina's terrific. When she wasn't doing well, uh, we was worried about her every day, and God pulled her through. Thank you to Blog Off also. See, I said it this morning when I was up here. You have to think of people who you come across every day. See, Melina I come across every day. Moss, Blog Off from time to time because he's busy. Relentless from time to time. These are people that really care about you, and you should know that, and you show the love back. And that's why I said, and I don't know, Melina, have you seen Three Up Mr. Miami? I am scared to death about Mr. Miami. I am. He has not returned my texts. I don't call people because I don't think that's my business to. I just text you and say hello to you. I haven't heard from Mr. Miami since he came back from his vacation. I will, sweetheart. I will. I don't know what has not. I don't know what has happened to 305. My deepest prayers and thoughts for him. I wish he's okay. And uh, Raven said that last he heard from him, he said he was going back to Mississippi for some family issues. And now even Raven's worried about him. We're all worried about him, and I keep trying to reach him. Sean tried to reach him, and it's strange when you see somebody in here for 4 years in a row every night, and you don't see him. It's like he disappeared off the face of the earth. I lost a friend a couple weeks ago back, and no one told me he passed away because the people who he sticks with, I do not get along with. So if you don't get along with certain people, they're not going to reach out to you. And it broke my heart that that happened because I could tell you something about real life. And we was talking about Tyreek Hill earlier this morning. You have to. I remember Itas a couple of years ago had a spasm up here, and he said something that cleared the room completely. And Itas said, "quote I don't know none of you MFers. You're not my family. You're not my friends. I don't know you." And ever since Itas said that, the atmosphere in here changed completely. And sometimes I feel that if you're welcomed somewhere with open arms, be um, appreciative of that. Because look at me now. I don't. Uh, I rather have a room that is peaceful and quiet with people who I like and enjoy up here, and instead of people acting like fools. And I just said the perfect thing on what night was it? He was up here Saturday night or was it Friday? Friday night, and he said up here you want to talk and act like grown men and grown people, just discussing about sports, about other things, and everybody is rocking and rolling with it. And sometimes, and I always said this, you're better off. I'm talking about any content creator. If you're getting numbers, keep things the way you're going. I was getting numbers in the past. And one of the main reasons was Melina said you usually join our chat rooms when we are live. Yeah. And I don't know what has happened to him. I hope he's okay. God, Lord, I hope he's okay. Um, I wake up every morning, I think about him. After I do this show, before I close my eyes tonight, I'll pray for him. I don't know what the hell's happened to Mr. Miami. And I hope he's okay. Because I look at him more as a brother when I do this, a guy who joins my chat room. I look at everybody that way. I look at all of us as a family, and I like us to be that way. Okay. Thank you, Miss Melina. She's absolutely correct. I remember that. I mean, man, we used to pray for you every day. And God pulled you through, and all of us celebrated. We were so happy when Bargoff said you're going to be all right. Everybody in here was celebrating when we found out you was going to be okay. Yeah, everybody should keep them in their prayers. I used to tell him the truth up here. Yo, bro, I'm worried about you driving up those roads up going to Alabama, bro, with Sheriff Lobo and Perkins on the highway. So what happened to Tyreek Hill yesterday and 2 days ago, and he was a block away from the stadium, and they did that to him. Only 305. I don't really have his YouTube. I used to have it because he does a lot of shorts on YouTube. Does a lot of shorts. He does a lot of TikTok, and I there's something I really don't talk about. But when people come up to us, say, have you seen 305? Have you seen Mr. Miami lately? No one has seen him. So, Mr. Miami, if you are hearing this, let us know you're okay, bro. Let us know you're all right. And you want to come back and chill with everybody, you take your time, bro. But just let us know you're alive, man. I remember when I was sick in the hospital and my nephew got on my ass because I didn't tell people what happened. And that was a big mistake I've made because in my life, I'm always alone all the time. I don't really talk to people, I stay to myself. And I was talking about that this morning about how when you're dealing with the police, I know who are the problem cops. It's obvious. In New York, the Latin cops are very racist towards everybody, even their own. Melina says, we were so worried about you. She was talking about me 2 years ago and I was sick like I was. Yeah, I learned my lesson from that. My nephew really chewed my ass out about that. He said, yeah, you gotta stop thinking that you in the world by yourself. Sometimes, folks, you need the right group of people. When you're doing a podcast, when you're doing your own thing, that you can connect with. And once you get that, you gotta let people have fun too. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said I was talking to that boy one night after the show, and I said to him, "Dad, you think I should bring back letting everybody come up and talk about whatever in sports and then keep it moving?" We had the best show one night ever. It was in the daytime, and we had a full panel, and we talked about soccer, Formula One, tennis, and everybody loved that show. I mean, we could do NFL on Fridays and Sundays, but on other nights like Tuesday and tomorrow night, we could do something different. We'll celebrate 9/11. Shouldn't say summer celebrate. We will commemorate what happened with 9/11. We'll do that tomorrow night. So 305, if you're listening, man, we love you, bro. And we are very worried about you. More as a family member, more as a human being than anything else. And bro, whenever you get the chance, you hit one of us up and say, "Hey, I'm all right. I hope all you guys are okay. I'll be back soon." And we won't worry no more, and we'll be very relieved and joyous. But you're still with us, and we miss you. That's all it takes. Because right now, brother, we are very worried about you. I didn't even see you, brother. I'm sorry. I apologize. That boy is up here, and I was just saying how we had that conversation. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and I asked you that do you think things were better or better when because we had a great show that night when we have people up here that and like we had Sunday up here was great.
Yeah,
Melina
well,
Melina gives you a shout out.
what's going on, Elaine?
Uh,
Hope you're
and I
doing well.
and I was just talking about I'm gonna do more plot shows where I'm gonna let all you guys come up and talk whatever the hell you want. Keep football to Friday nights. What you think about that?
That's nice. I like it.
305. I hope you're listening, bro. We miss you, man.
Yes, sir.
Right about this time, he's watching wrestling right now. What's tonight?
NXT.
Yeah, usually he's watching that. I hope he's all right watching it. We miss him, bro. I miss him badly, man. I, don't, I hope he's okay. I really do. I lost my boy a couple of months ago. I didn't even know he was gone. I'm not a big social network person, but I went into his Facebook and everybody was giving him rest in peace tributes. I said, "What the fuck?" Small world, bro.
Yeah.
Small world, man. Yeah, bro. Small world. What do you think about Sunday, man?
I have no idea what I think. The things are
Thank
just so
you.
discombobulated, bro. I'm starting not to care. Like, this season might be a wash.
We'll celebrate Melina's birthday Friday night.
Happy birthday.
Okay. We had Brownie Ellie's last week. Yeah. So you just like saying you're just throwing up your hands on Sunday, huh?
Yeah. I am. Especially this Sunday. ain't no word that either Higgins or Chase will play. Like I'm starting to be done.
You could get that Bronco game and watch it, right? Steelers
Right.
Broncos. Oh man.
Or the Browns. They if they don't play the Bengals, they play Browns games.
Yeah, the Bengals are very fascinating. Um, you now beginning to see what eye test is saying that without Chase Burrows, nothing.
Not that he's nothing, but he's definitely severely diminished without Chase. It has been since LSU. That's been true since LSU. I just don't want to admit it to Texas. That's all.
What do you think about the debate tonight?
Oh, uh, I'm trying not to care about that either. I'm doubt I'm gonna watch it. I get the reviews tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm the same way. All right, Justin Jefferson got a brand new pair of Bose. You got $429. You can get yourself a pack. To me, Bose are the best headphones.
Yeah,
Nothing against Beats, but I'm not getting robbed at gunpoint for a pair of Beats.
I hear you. Unless I'm trying to work on building a studio. If I got a studio, I'll get some beats.
What you gonna get? You gonna do some beats?
Yeah, yeah. We get back to producing. A lot of my little cousins want to rap, so yeah, we actually trying to start a label. I always wanted to be, I always wanted to get into the creator game, get a podcast started. I always wanted a radio show, so
Yeah, you like me. That's what I always wanted.
yeah,
I'm gonna have enough money now that because last couple of years I've been busy off and on. Now I'm beginning to make some inroads. I'm gonna have someone uh, build me a real nice website, bro.
yeah,
Then I can do my shows live where the way I wanted to, like a radio show every night, and I
no
can get
doubt.
the hell off. And I can get the hell off YouTube, bro.
That's
Because
what's up.
YouTube don't let you do what you want to do, bro. I mean, don't you think I want to play live music in the background? You can't do
Yeah,
that with these motherfuckers, bro.
right,
They make you use their bullshit music, and I don't got time for that shit.
right.
Yeah, but that's what I always wanted to do. Have my own radio hub, talk about anything, everything, every night.
Indeed, indeed. And I get a lot of my inspiration from you, man. So these last couple of years, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys. I was just telling that to Melina about 305 is MIA and worried about him.
Yeah, yeah, we all is, man. Hope we see him soon.
Hope he's all right. I really mean that. I worry about all you guys, man. I don't see you for a while. Yeah, shit. I'm like, what's up with this guy? What's up with her? What's up with me? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. You definitely keep up with that, man. Much needed.
yeah, man. I mean, like me and you was talking, was it Sunday? And I said, I'd rather have a room like I have right now where it's quiet. I mean, you pull up because you feel cool pulling up here. People could pull up here and everybody can chill. It's the way it should be. Or for some strange reason, you know, but I'm cool with that. I mean, you're here, you always pull up, and I'm glad you do. Talk about what you want to talk about. You know,
I'm
that's what we're here
very much,
for.
I'm very much appreciative of you and your platform, man. So I appreciate that. You got me giving me a voice these last couple of years, man. So,
No problem. Man, when I first came into these spaces in 2019, I saw a lot of bullshit that I didn't like.
yeah,
And I said, if I start my channel, I'm not doing that crazy shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
2019, 2020 it was a wild time for the mouse here, no doubt.
it's crazy. You know, too many clicks, man. And that's why I said an hour ago about black men. Too clickish, bro.
Yeah, I have to agree.
You can't trust. Um, it to me, it's sickening that you can't trust your own, bro. And we're
Yeah,
the only ethnic group like that.
it's a
The
shame.
only
It is.
ethnic group on earth that is like that. And to hear that Asian lady the other day say that told that black woman, it was a video of her and this black woman getting into a fight, like a big argument. And and she said that like that black woman wouldn't dare talk to a white man or a white woman the way he was talking. She was talking to her. And if I was that black woman and she said that to me, oh my God, bro. But again, it's like I've been saying, these Democrats, the reason why they talk down to black Americans the way they do, and it comes back always to the men. Because they know the men ain't gonna do anything. And
It's
black
a shame.
men, I'm gonna say this right now. Black men got a lot of issues in front of them if Kamala Harris wins. They don't realize
Yeah,
that
yeah, we
woman
do.
is that woman is gonna try and wipe us off this planet. You hear me? She's gonna try her best. And I just want to say to black folks, you're gonna see it early in 25 when all of a sudden your lease comes up and they say we're not renewing your lease out of the blue. You're gonna see a lot of that shit happen to black people this age Kamala wins. A lot. They're getting these Venezuelans in here and getting us out of here.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I think it's sick, if you ask me. I mean, but
Got to. Yeah, it's not a good situation to be in. But, I really wish more black men, had that fighter spirit, rebel spirit, fight back. We need that again. I don't know what happened between the 60s and
single
70s and
single
now.
mothers, single mothers made these black men soft.
That's got a lot to do with it, yeah. We're perfectly fine fighting each other, though. That ain't no problem.
And everybody knows that. That's why they can punk us anytime they want to. And that's why they get these celebrities who talk shit about us.
Mace, I think 305 in the back.
Let me see. Hold on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh shit! Where the hell you been?
My cell phone died.
What's good, 305?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
LaFleur, what's good with you?
Just sitting back chilling.
Bro,
my
you
my
know
cell
how?
phone.
Bruh, it wasn't gonna be no football season without you, man.
Hell yeah! Matter of
See, I'm
fact,
coming.
I got a surprise for you. I decided what the name of Friday night late night show. Straight football. Can you do it for me, please?
Straight football.
Know who?
When my hand go up, your mouth go shut. Let me
And
get the
no
football.
LeBron James.
Let me get
Man,
that.
I haven't felt this good since the first time you ever came up here.
So I was on there August the 2nd. That's when my phone died.
No
Melina said,
doubt, man. Good to hear from you,
right?
305. Man.
You,
She go,
Melina's right.
I'm coming back. I had to get a new phone.
Melina's right. You had us worried. You had all of us worried sick, bro. Man, I already lost one close friend. I don't want to lose another, and I mean that for all of you. When Melina was sick, when was it? 2 years ago, we was worried to death about
Yeah.
No doubt.
her. Borgoff, his grandfather, we felt horrible for him. There he is. There's our boy. The family's back together again. He's showing
My
his cell
cell
phone.
phone. My cell
All
phone
right,
died.
Yeah, yeah.
now that you're back, now that you're back with us, what did you think of Sunday's game?
Sunday was a good game. Sunday.
Yeah, I just gave Holland the player of the week, number one game ball for stripping Travis Etienne.
You. I wait for the Dolphins in this game right here. When it comes to I was born and raised down here.
Yeah, I test was calling you out Sunday. Calling you, calling you, Mister Duval, Mister Duval. That was that laugh we all made.
Oh
Legendary,
shit!
man. The legendary cackle is back. That's what's up.
That's right, man. Yeah, he was calling you out. Remember that boy? He was calling about Mister Duval.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm staying right here in 305. I'm country.
There you go. Melina says, "New phone, keep safe." Yeah, keep safe with that phone, bro.
Had to
I
get a new
mean,
phone cause my cause it was the day I think I was on
you
here
did
when
it.
I think I was on here the day you got on Trevor Lawrence that day, and that's when my phone just first my screen
God damn,
turned
that
pink.
long, man?
Yeah,
Damn, that was the first. That was the second week in August when I did Trevor Lawrence.
yeah.
No doubt,
Yeah,
man.
I remember that show. I told the truth that day. A lot of Jacksonville guys got on my case. I didn't know there was that many Jacksonville fans. This is for you.
Yep.
Do you
First
like the way
first
we
my,
like?
my
No, go ahead.
first my screen turned first it turned pink, then it turned blue, and about 30 minutes later, my screen just went black.
Damn.
I
What's
lost
up,
all my I
Waldo?
lost all my I lost all my phone numbers in the phone.
Damn. Yeah, I've been texting you like crazy, man. I'm glad you're all right though. Sean's been texting you. We're worried about you, man. All of us. It's great to hear you. What's up, Bargoff?
What's up, Bargar?
What's good with you?
Yeah, man. What do you think about the hurricanes so far? I know that puts a smile on your face.
So the Hurricanes is doing they doing pretty good this year.
That orange on orange uniform was the shit Saturday. I said they should wear that more often.
Remind you of the '80s.
Yes,
Miami,
for
you
me.
get Miami 84.
Oh yeah, me and Moss. We're gonna do some hockey next week when training camp opens. Oh yeah, yeah. Next week when training camp opens. We did the sad news today. Moss was in the chat. We talked about the greatness of Johnny Gaudreau. The funeral was yesterday, and it was just so sad. Half of the NHL players were there, and
Yeah, that was a big funeral, I already know.
They was talking about that last night on WWE last night. They from Canada.
you could talk all the WWE you want. I don't care.
Nah,
Long
nah,
as
nah, nah, I
it's
just
okay. It's okay, bro. As long as you all right.
Yeah, we ain't talked since before SummerSlam. We definitely got to talk wrestling sometime.
Bargoff said Miami need to play better. Of course, I tried to tell you, man. But oh yeah, how you feel about Tyreek Hill this past Sunday, Bargoff? Manila said she liked last night's Raw. Okay, I was in the goddamn hospital last night. That's where I was getting the
well,
IV.
the police in Miami, they dirty.
You know what? I
Like,
apologize to them to begin the show, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm glad that uh, Marcellus Riley said this. The difference between Los Angeles and Miami, LA, the police would have shot up his car, bro. No
Dang,
question asked. They would have shot up his car. When you put a gun to Jackie Joyner Kersey's head and make her get on the ground, that happened like 30 years ago, they would have lit Tyreek Hill's car up, bro. They would have. And that's why I give the Miami-Dade Police Department credit. They never drew their guns.
they they dirty.
I know they're dirty. You heard that when the guy told him get out of the car. Melina said she talked about Johnny Gaudreau. Yeah, that was horrible. But she liked yesterday's Raw.
I did hear something about that. I did hear something about that last night. And I did hear something about that about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I took it hard. I could. Hey, that Friday when I found out, I was supposed to do a show up here. I couldn't do it. And when I found out, my mother was here for the weekend that weekend. What was that? Week before Labor Day. My mother
Yeah,
was watching TMZ, and they said two hockey stars died. So I'm like, who the fuck died? Who got killed? And I didn't really look at it until I saw the jersey. And when I saw Columbus Blue Jackets, my stomach went. It was a big knot in my stomach, almost collapsed in my living room. And I had to go to my bed and lay down, and I started crying. I knew it was Johnny, bro, when I saw the Columbus jersey. Josh Roy on Raw. Yeah, I don't know who these wrestlers are. You guys know who Josh Roy is?
God, Roy. I think he's a new announcer.
Huge loss. And it's no age either. I don't know who Josh Roy is. You guys would know that.
Cause
Debates
they
in 10
only,
minutes.
cause
Yeah,
one
go
of the
ahead.
announcers almost broke down yesterday.
What happened?
I'm talking about them two hockey players. The one got killed.
Announcer got killed?
I'm talking about one of the wrestler announcers. She almost broke down. She was about to break down, start crying.
Because of the hockey player who was killed.
Yeah,
I knew the Miz took it hard. A lot of
yeah,
people. Mike Trout, the second he found out he couldn't be, him and his wife, because they live in like I would call it a seashore community down in South Jersey. Those people are like real tight. They love Philadelphia teams, and I was glad that all the cities on baseball that night gave both of them a tribute. Yankees did it on the scoreboard. The Phillies did it. The Reds. A lot of teams did it that night. The NHL lost a megastar in the prime of his career, and it's sad. And the sad part was his wife didn't tell him they was about to have a third child. So, Johnny laid to rest you and your brother Matthew. God bless you both and enjoy skating around, playing with the kids. Johnny loved playing with the kids. Boy, did he revolutionize the game of hockey. The NHL needed something. He changed the face of college hockey forever. Johnny Manziel came out that year, the 2014 draft. Johnny Football. He came up. They nicknamed him Johnny Hockey, and he never looked back. Moss was in tears up here today when he was in the chat room. He had tears in his eyes. So
Sad.
you know, 305. You've been gone so long. What did you think about all the Dolphin players getting extensions? Hey, I haven't seen you in so long, brother.
hold on. Let me turn the fan to they it's time to all them get paid.
Yeah, you take your time, man. We're just glad you're alive, bro. We're
I
hearing
was
your
thinking
voice.
he was ducked off with some girl somewhere.
Nah. I
Oh,
was coming
man.
back. I had to get a new phone.
I was looking up something. Oh, I was checking my email, and we was just talking about you, how worried you were of you, and then that boy said you was in the back.
Uh
'Cause if you was in the back, you're up there now. Yeah, that was 305. Man, we love you, man. We're just so glad you're here.
Love y'all too. I was coming back. I had to get me a phone.
Did you get one of those budget phones? No, I'm not being funny. And then you get a phone from like Boost or what's that Metro PCS? You got one of those?
I got me a Galaxy. Got me Galaxy 9. Is it Galaxy A 51.
Nice. I know that phone. Nice. Real nice. That's sweet.
I had to get me another phone cause I can't live without this phone. Cause in case of emergency,
Yeah.
I'll be screwed.
Oh man. It's just great to hear your voice, bro. It really is. That's for you, bro. It's great to hear from you, man. Now I can go to sleep tonight, not worried to death about you, bro. Been doing that the last couple of weeks. The power of God, bro. Like I always say, power of God. Talking about you for like a half hour straight, and you pop up. Like I said earlier, don't ever forget where your home is, bro. It's right here. And I named the
All right,
Friday night show after you. Straight football.
straight football.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna go through every game on Sunday and Monday, because you know I don't come on Mondays unless the matchup is good or I care about the matchup. And all you guys can come up and all we do is chill and talk football. Friday nights. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll let you guys talk about whatever you want. I don't care. After I do the injury report, after I give out the game balls, I'll let you guys talk whatever you want.
To man outball. He get a game ball,
You know, I forgot to give him one because he was great on Sunday. He sure was great.
and Phillips he get a game ball,
That was a nice sack by Phillips. Welcome back, family.
and
Yeah.
and uh let me see what's his name, Campbell.
Calais Campbell, yeah.
He got a sack Sunday.
I'm pulling for Phillips, man. No doubt, man. That's what's up. I'm happy you back.
Yeah, man. I mean, all of us. I mean, we're all delighted. Bargoff, Melina, me. I know Sean's gonna be happy when I tell him that you're all right.
I'm okay. Now I've been chilling. You know, be chilling around here with no phone.
That is brutal, man. I'm not gonna lie about it. If you don't have your cell phone, that's brutal, bro. That shit
Yeah,
is brutal. I'm with you. My whole lifeline is my cell phone. I read I read my news reports. I get all my news, my sports news, all on my phone. Definitely can't live without it. No doubt.
I could I could get on that cell phone. I could get I could get notifications and and um like notifications and telephone calls, but I couldn't even dial out.
You're always saying, I'm dead serious about this. Why the hell do I want to spend $2,000 for a cell phone where I could just spend $100 and get me a brand new cell phone with 5G, unlimited text and talk? That's all I need. That's all I fucking need. I'm gonna let you people go tonight. 305 is gonna stay with me. I'm gonna let you people enjoy the
Oh,
debate.
really?
Yeah, bro, already. But me and you're gonna talk after we are done. Yes, we got a lot of catching up to do, bro. Me and you, bro. Everybody else, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we'll celebrate. Well, we will commemorate 9/11. It's very special to my heart. I'll tell you some stories that happened leading up to that week. That that horrible Tuesday morning here in New York City and around America. And we'll do that tomorrow night. It's going to be special. We'll have the injury report. 305, now that we know he's back from parts unknown, he'll join us after, uh, what's the wrestling? AEW.
AW professional wrestler.
That's what I said yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. That's what I said on Sunday, just for you. Professional wrestling.
Wrestling.
Enjoy the debate, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'll go on at a later time to get Mr. Miami up here after AEW, so I'll be on at like 8:30 Eastern, and we'll commemorate 9/11. I got a lot of things to say about it. I live here. Uh, it was one of the most horrific days I've ever seen.
That was
Uh,
a bad day that day too, cause I got up that morning, and the next thing on, I get to work. The next thing on, I seen the plane hit the building. Dang,
Yeah,
that was a messed up day.
my dad worked on the 46th floor, exactly where the second plane hit. And I'm gonna go more into this tomorrow night. The week before, it was Labor Day weekend, and I went to see my father at work. He worked at the World Trade Center, and I met all of his coworkers, all women, grandmothers in their early 60s, nicest ladies I've ever met. What my father found out, and he never recovered, none of them survived the hit because the second plane landed right on the 46th floor where my father worked.
Dang.
My father's never gotten over it, and he died a couple years later. My mother, uh, still, she's getting some things from what happened, but she's still, she's not satisfied. I don't blame my mother for that, and it's interesting, very interesting. You know, we'll do that tomorrow night. I don't want to ruin people's.
Sorry, brother Mace.
No, stick around. Me and you gonna talk.
I know. I'll tell you sorry. I'm also tell you prayers.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that, man. Um, it's rough, man. It really is. When I think back about that day and people who lost their family members and stuff like that, it's rough. So we'll do that tomorrow night, everybody. Great to have 305 back up here. Great to see everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Go enjoy the debate. And in my opinion, it's going to be Kamala Harris scripted, talking all that lies that she talks. They're going to muzzle Trump. They're going to go after Trump. If I'm Trump, I just keep my mouth shut and let that lady stumble on herself. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Melina, I love you, Bogov, the family.
I love you,
305.
Sister Melina.
Yeah,
Rock on.
we're all gonna talk. Hopefully, we get together tomorrow night up here. If not, maybe Saturday night when we have a night where everybody comes up and chill. Looks like the Hurricanes are going undefeated, though, bro. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9/11. We'll talk. Me and 305 are doing after hours because we got a lot of catching up to do. See you tomorrow night, everybody. Good night from the Oasis. And people in the clouds, thank you for being here. See you tomorrow night.